Hey everybody, it's Party Elite, back in Stellaris to continue expanding the Holy Roach Empire. Now, first things first, I need to fix a huge mistake I made when I was playing back and editing my videos. I actually gave access to the Bernathi Nation. I did not ask for it. So now I'm kind of screwed because they won't give me any access in return. That's really annoying. See, the way I assumed, and I shouldn't have, because you know what they say about assuming, what I thought was happening was on this side was what I was asking for, and on this side was what I was offering. But obviously, in retrospect, actually looking at the user interface, that makes no sense. So I'm a little upset about that. Not about the game itself, not upset at the user interface, I'm upset at me not realizing what was going on. But, whatever. Let's get back to where we were, and that was here in the system of Reag. I was just cleaning up the little mess there, and I also had a plan to build a wormhole station over here. Again, this wormhole station is going to expand my reach a little bit more, push me further south. And meanwhile, I want to continue expanding this way towards the center of the galaxy. I believe the next spot that I wanted to colonize, or try to, was Saddlebari. I want to make a frontier outpost here so I can get this planet eventually when I have desert colonization. And in the meanwhile, I wanted to get this planet here, Lactium 2. So that's actually my next target for colonization, and that, Saddlebari, is my next target for a frontier outpost. Meanwhile, I also want to improve my military strength, because I do want to, relatively soon, fight these guys here, the Valon Union. And at the same time, I'm trying to explore further south to get to these high-value mineral deposits, I guess, high-value mining targets. So those are all my goals at the moment. What's going on here? Oh man, all this debris, high-value mining target.
Fleet engaged.
Oh, that's just the battle in Reag happening. So again, what's the science ship doing here? We're moving there. You are doing all of these. Okay, so he's still scanning, surveying the system of Skod. And then once the wormhole station is built, I'm going to push further south, see how far I can go before I get blocked off down here. A lot of good systems nearby, and I also realized last session that I do need to actually increase my mineral input and my power input. Encounter in Hitamar. Encounter some form of alien vessels in the Hitamar system. Lambda aliens. Interesting. What am I researching right now? Fusion missiles, 12 months remaining. We'll investigate the Lambda aliens afterwards, because again, that does interrupt my, oh wait, that interrupts my society research, which is regenerative whole tissue. But I'm doing an observation outpost right now. Okay, I'm gonna wait a little while. Activate it after that observation outpost mission is over. Also, however, I will build another construction ship, and I'll queue up a science ship, and yeah, that'll help me just speed up my progress a little bit. Can't be all military all the time. Oh, these rather Terminator. These guys are really fickle. This is they withdrew their embassy, then they brought it back, and now they've withdrawn it again. Garbage. Garbage. See how long it takes for these things to finish producing. What's going on the surface here? Are we almost filled up? Let's clear this. I think we are. We'll have some overpopulation situation pretty soon. Zatar. Oral Jubak. This was, once again, my recently colonized planet. And, it's pretty nice. It's pretty good. This building requires a growing pop. Right, what's my situation here? I am not growing at a quick enough rate. I need another farm. And I'll move this science buddy over to the farm. Basic hydroponics farm.
Construction complete.
Alright, got a new construction ship. I want a new construction ship. Build a mining station here. Come on, I'm like a second away from getting enough minerals. Just speed it up. Come on, there we go.
Construction
It's just
complete.
like waiting.
Special project complete.
Archaeological project completed. From our archaeological findings on Scud 3, we have learned that the First League maintained a clear policy not to interfere in the development of pre-space civilizations. Hidden observation posts like the ones we found on this planet were maintained on at least 7 worlds throughout League space. This particular civilization appears to have met its end when a band of slavers invaded during the power vacuum that resulted from the First League's collapse. Very interesting. Got an artifact. I like that the universe has a fair amount of history to discover. It's an interesting
Debris analyzed.
Interesting thing to think about. It leads to some pretty interesting discoveries, in my opinion. So yeah, I'm liking that a lot. Meanwhile, I have finished my wormhole station here, and I can continue to expand outwards. I think I'll also focus on some mining. Not mining, sorry, but some research points as minerals, or as resources. It's not going too fast. I could definitely speed that up. My engineering's the lowest, so let's go here. This construction ship. Build a research station. Takes 90. Okay. Let's move here first. Ah, seriously? Wow. 270 across the board. Okay. I guess I'll go there then. I'm gonna assume that I'm gonna assume there's
evading hostile fleet.
Get it. Double jump. I'm gonna assume that there's enemies there. Trade treaty with the Galactic Burnout Nations timed out. Good. These guys were screwing me with the one-way deal. They should have known that I was making an uninformed decision, and they should have, been nice about it. They should have said, hey, we noticed that you're making this mistake, because this offer is completely unnatural and unreasonable, and we would be terrible neighbors to accept it, but no. No, they couldn't do that. They just take and they take. Now what's going on? Why are you sitting idle? Right, because you're about to build a research station. Why can't we? Oh, not in my borders. Right, okay. Oh man, alright, so I need to build another frontier outpost. It costs 200 influence. It's a lot of money. But instead, I can go here. With the research station there. Just finished physics research. Let's see. Etheric gas, fusion power, energy storage, don't really care about that right now. Wormhole generation rate, so I can travel faster. Let's go with the etheric gas refinery. I do want to find this resource, strategic resource, not a bad
System
idea.
survey complete.
Alright, excellent. Not the most interesting system, but also I was completely wrong about finding enemies there. Let's see, scans, foreign alien-made object, go for it, Poto. Find me something. Meanwhile, you. So with this system here, and then should build another wormhole station, I guess. So I'm just gonna queue these up, just in case I start forgetting. I don't want to waste time. We don't want to have idle time, rather. Too much of that. Again, I knew this was going to be a struggle going into this with a Tomb homeworld. Maybe it's the same no matter what kind of homeworld you have, but I wish I could find more naturally colonizable planets. It's a little unfortunate that they're so far and few. Alright, let's see what's up. So these guys were a little overpowered. I don't actually know what's in here. Let's go back here, and Poto has issued a report indicating that they are none too pleased, having been ordered to study Hikan 4, where they have found nothing of interest. I'm sorry, you're a scientist. You're supposed to enjoy exploring. That's your MO, man. That's your problem. Jeez. This guy has an attitude. Yes, I require a scientist. I'm going to recruit one. Do I have one that can actually explore better? No. Let's get you, Indo. Survey some systems for me. Right, I keep forgetting I have to actually assign them afterwards. Again, you know, I feel like that should just be a natural progression. It should be understood that that's what I'm going for. But whatever. That's okay. It's not the biggest deal. This construction ship I'm going to pull down here, actually. Let's survey this next. Pull down here so that I can build another wormhole portal, wormhole generator, and explore further south. Hopefully this is unoccupied, untaken, and I can arrive there and see what's going on. But something tells me, what with my luck, that's not going to be the case. Deal with it when we get there. Ooh, what's this? Small object in rabbit orbit.
System
I
survey
can
complete.
do that. Who's this? Oh, that's a research station. 12% failure risk. I think that's worth it. You, I'm just sitting there doing nothing. Let's get you building something for me. You know what? Yeah, let's queue them up. There's really nothing to lose. I've got resources to spare. What did I just spend my influence on? Okay, I need to be a bit more careful about... Oh, right, hiring that scientist. That's fine, I didn't really have an option there. That's really frustrating. I wish... I wish I could grow that faster. Again, maybe I'm missing something here. Ethereum power plant. Produces more... Ooh, unlock ship type destroyer, spaceport level 3. Let's go with that, I think. Ion thruster, or this. Generate thrust without the need for a propellant. Better speed, better chance to evade. Let's go with the destroyer ship type first. And meanwhile, construction ship. Let us queue up some actions for you. Gotten a report from Science Officer Juta. It seems that a ceramic container is circling the star Ramachus. Most peculiar. Should obviously not be there, yet somehow it has managed to find its way into close orbit. Special project. Conundrum worth investigating. Surely this is a sign of the divine. Oh, seriously? Okay, I do want influence, but I feel like... Okay, I feel like this is more fitting. No, you know what? What's more fitting? My curiosity or my divinity? I think my curiosity is more innate to my species, so I'm going to investigate. Where is this? Scientist is present, has skill 2 or higher, has 1 scientist. What am I missing? Ramachus. Ramachus. Oh, I guess, research project, there we go. It's a little... Right, okay, he's queued up. He's researching that, he's queued up. My army's doing nothing. On top of which, I should start building more corvettes. And actually, you know what? I think I'm going to build a new style of ship. Gonna pull up the ship designer here. I feel like I've got some new equipment. I've got like the missile launchers and whatnot, so I do want a more powerful vehicle. 3 weapon slots, 5 utility slots. More than enough, I think. Let's see. Red laser, blue laser. Wow, yeah, see, I've got a lot of things that I should be using here. 3 smalls. Let's get some blue lasers in there. And let's get a fusion missile in there. It's not. Come on, let's reorganize this. Fusion missile back there. Blue laser over here. There we go. So a little symmetrical. In terms of utilities, let's get a fission reactor, because I don't have enough power. There we go. 0, I guess, is enough, right? But I also want deflectors, so let's see how that changes my power. Okay. Fission reactor. There we go. What have we got here? Nothing, nothing, nothing. Ooh. Okay, it's already marked up. Design name. So, I hate generating names. I kind of wish there was a dice here. But what I'm going to do is I'll use roach species names as a reference point, and kind of build names from there. They won't be the same, I don't think, but for example, cave roaches are Nocticolidae. I'm obviously pronouncing that horribly wrong. So let's call this Noctico. There. Noctico class corvette. Let's go with that. I think that's nice and a little different. Save that. So again, that's a reference to cave roaches. I think I'll do that until I run out of references I can make. Alright, Noctico. That's a lot more pricey, but that's because I'm carrying fission missiles. I think that makes sense. Where's my army? Let's bring my army back here. I do want to go to war with these guys. Ah, man. I'm going to regret not taking more influence for a while, I know that. That's just to be expected. Oh man, okay, well we're rounding up on the 20-minute mark very soon. Again, I want to try and keep these sessions a bit shorter. I know my first couple episodes were extremely long, so I don't want to keep them that way. Let's see what's going on here. I've got some more corvettes building. I'm continuing to survey the area around me in a southerly direction. Ooh, the Tychan Commonwealth. Okay, let's see what's going on. Science Officer Imdo has leveled up and gained the trait Paranoid. Why? That is unfortunate for her. Well, let's make first contact with these people, if I can. Can I? There we go. If we both kept to ourselves, diplomacy wouldn't be necessary. Wow! Xenophobic isolationists. That's why. So they're never gonna like me. I guess I could... Declaring a rivalry gives you more influence. So that is tempting, because it would increase the rate that I start gaining this, and I could expand faster. They're not close enough to negatively affect me, I feel like. Like, I don't feel like they're going to attack me if I declare them as a rival, not anytime soon. So you know what? I think I'll do that. Especially since they're, you know, not the friendliest people. They look ugly. I'm repugnant, these guys are worse. Declare rivalry. Yeah. Gain us 0.8 influence each month. Okay. That sounds good to me. At least it's a little bit faster. A little bit faster. 4. Said I should make some more rivals. Anyways, I'm going to leave it at that. Again, I'm going to continue exploring southwards, see what's going on here. And hopefully speed up the rate at which I get some influence and I can spread my territory a bit more. Next session, again, strengthen up my army, and maybe finally consider going to war with the Valon Union. I guess I could just set them as my rivals as well if I have no intent on befriending them. You know what, let's do that. There's a higher chance of them actually attacking me. Wow, religious dogma has been the source of much evil, Roach. We wish you would reconsider your irrational spiritualism. Xenophobic isolationist. How did I not notice that the first time? Cannot declare them a rival because we already have an established embassy. Well, I'm going to recall this embassy. I'm going to declare them my rival. And now, there's a bit of a chance of them attacking me first, but I think that would make for some interesting developments. Again, next session, I think I will in fact declare a war and continue my exploration outwards. Hopefully be able to colonize or at least spread my frontiers a bit further. Let me know if you guys want me to do anything different, if you want to see something special. Otherwise, thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed. Till next time.